Hello and happy day. Have you reminded yourself to slow down today? To reduce the noise? To listen? My name is Igor SF Walker, and I am here to remind people to slow down, to reduce the noise, to walk their lives into a natural flow. Welcome back to the Book of the Week series. Every week, as I read another amazing title, I share it with the world. Today we look at Meet Your Soul by Elisa Romeo. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Mark Twain. You don't have a soul, you are a soul. You have a body. Unknown. Your soul is the oldest, wisest, and always loving part of yourself, and your soul has access to incredible knowledge. Your soul knows why you came to the planet, what lessons you most need to learn, and how to perfectly navigate and heal the challenges in your life. Your soul knows exactly how to saturate your days with immense meaning, how to help you live your life's purpose, and how to achieve true success and happiness. Soul is based in earth. Spirit is based in light. Soul is concerned with embodiment. Spirit is preoccupied with transcendence. The appeal of enlightenment has been far more popular than the souling down, messy process of enlivenment. As we reach for enlightenment, we become less attached to shifting forms of the physical world. Throughout a transcendent lens of spirit, it sometimes looks as if we are lost, confused, we regress as we follow the necessary, messy, in and down spiral of the soul journey. Problem is, too many people in our culture try to skip the step and straight into spirit. This can be defined as over-spiritualization, and it often results in physical symptoms of illness and even addiction. Psychologically, this term is known as inflation. The ego's healthy place is in service and in relationship to what you truly are. In other words, the ego's job is to help you along your soul's path. And if it's not doing this, you are living your life serving a false image of who you are, because what you truly are at your core is the you that is behind and beyond the ego. Yes, part of you is your ego, but most of you is not. You are the consciousness, the energy behind those roles. A healthy ego is a good assistant, the main operations manager to your soul. The CEO of your divine universe is the soul. Many religious teachers are in relationships with ideas or beliefs about who they are and why they think they are here. This is not the same thing. What it leaves in its wake is an overly intelligent, head-dominated and wisdom-deprived culture. It is crucial to avoid attaching to egoic beliefs about who you are. Who you truly are is an expression of the mystery living through you. There are two basic motivating forces, fear and love. When we are afraid, we pull back from life. When we are in love, we open to all that life has to offer with passion, excitement, and acceptance. Remember that as a human being, you are wired to constantly fear this life wish, death wish battle. It is the battle itself that raises consciousness and helps to clarify the existence of the soul to the ego. A humbling inquiry. Spend some time thinking about what your soul is. Answer the following question. Write them down in your journal. Who is she or he? What is her or his plan for you? What does your ego think and feel towards your soul? Does your ego support your soul or fight her or him? How is your soul trying to influence your life? Alpha state is where we receive intuitive guidance and begin to connect to our souls. We begin to move to alpha state by setting the intention to relax and raise our vibration to receive higher levels of information. We consciously alter our states. Meditation, imagining, guided visualization, and creating art can help put us into alpha state, theta state is the state that healers go into when healing, and children are more frequently in theta state than adults, which is apparent when you witness them completely enraptured by the created story they are creating through imaginary play. In theta state, we are available to have those incredible aha moments that can change our lives forever. Prayer is when you talk to God. Meditation is when you listen. Diana Robinson. Meaning is invisible, but the invisible is not contradictory to the visible. The visible itself has an invisible inner framework, and the invisible is the secret counterpart of the visible. M. Merleau-Ponty. So what have I learned from my own soul? I've learned how strong I am. I've learned humbleness and how my story is one among many. I learned that I can feel pain and not be pain. My story has lots of trauma, and my soul does not want that to be the focus anymore. My soul doesn't want to be thought like that. I've learned that I can feel my soul and not feel pain. I learned that I really love myself. I love myself so much that I can give unconditionally, to not think about myself, but about my soul, to celebrate with a sense of humor. It is really tragic, and yet it's also life. I've learned that I have the strength and willingness to be vulnerable to life's shifts, to not being set in one direction. In life, things can change so fast. It is truly better to be malleable and hold on to the heart of it all, which is, I am always going to be okay. If you have enjoyed this video, please do like it, share it with the world, subscribe to my channel, and you can find a direct link to this book in the description below. So get it and read. Thank you. Love and respect.